Okay, right here. I really want to get this skin for this truck. I want to get the purple skulls. I mean pink. Yeah, pink's better. Yeah.
Sorry, I took a bit. I had received some news.
No problem. Everything okay?
Yeah. It's Gabby.
Oh, what happened?
Her, uncle eh, tested positive for COVID.
Oh,
And then when her mom and her mom's boyfriend went over to visit him, they came back showing symptoms.
her mom and her husband?
Her mom's boyfriend.
Uh, dang, huh?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. So I talked to her a bit about that, but then she kind of disappeared after a while.
I mean, she's probably got a lot going on in her head right now.
Yeah. I mean, I asked her how she was doing, but that's the last thing I asked her, and that's when she disappeared. So, well, I'm just waiting to see if she says anything about that or
Wait,
the next day.
isn't she over at her mom's for the weekend?
Well, for 4th of July, she was at her tia's, so she's staying at her tia's for 2 weeks, and she also won't be going to work.
Alright. Dang, man.
Yeah, that's rough. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know too much about, dealing with the COVID-19 thing, so I just hope for the best.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah, quite frankly, I've been quite ignorant to this whole thing, because, I mean, I'm able to avoid it by staying in, but they don't.
Yeah.
Well, are you streaming?
What's up? Can you hear me? What were you saying earlier?
Yeah, kept again. I was
Something.
just asking if you were streaming for Ellie.
I'm streaming, but I just got a text saying she's not able to stay up very late.
Mm. Well, I guess that's a plus for you, because then you wouldn't have to have a smaller screen.
Well, I mean, I'm using a projector anyway. I'm fine.
Fucking project.
Oh, dang.
Hmm.
Oh man, I'm just thinking now.
It's 2020, man.
What's that have to do with anything?
It's a crazy fucking year.
Are you eating those gross Doritos?
I mean, if anything, it's just like powdered cheese on tortilla chips.
That's exactly what a Dorito is.
Except there was a lot, and it's actually good.
Oh, so now it's good?
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment.
Aw, dude, I just got ran over by a plane. I mean, how's that?
That is a rip.
More like a shredder.
I'm shooting some guy in the sky. Damn, I ran out of time.
Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real. Battle Royale. Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
Got there! That's our target!
Copy. I'm on it.
You know, if you want to drop somewhere else, you can mark somewhere else. As long as it's not
Okay.
storage town.
I'm good.
I mean, storage town sucks dick. There's no cover there.
Dude, Store Channel is the best of the best.
It sucks dog dick.
That's so gross.
Exactly.
Enemy dropping into the air. Your primary objective is to kill them all.
Yup.
Open the door.
Someone over here
Going over here.
in the tents.
Okay, I have no gun, so you gotta give me some time. Okay, I have a shotgun.
I'm lagging pretty bad.
Yeah, no, you're dead.
I'm lagging.
Enemy cluster strike incoming.
they
Take
said to the
cover.
cluster
Equals death. And they wanted you dead.
Very badly. Why can't I just pick up your pistol that you dropped and make a Kimball's out of it?
Not like they would be very good at Kimbos, they have no attachment and they're pretty shitty.
Well, I mean, still.
You wouldn't be able to aim. Rather to, I mean, that one you can actually aim. It's like you're just wanting to make the weapon more shitty.
It's an alright weapon.
Huh?
It's a decent weapon.
Jeez, no.
There's two.
Oh,
There's two. Oh,
on the contrary.
did I pick
If it's
up
so good, then use it until the end of the game.
No,
You don't need anything else if it's so good.
I already dropped it.
Exactly. Because it's not good.
No, because I'd rather have a sniper.
Exactly, because that sniper is better than that shitty pistol.
Well, to be fair, I can actually hit more with the pistol than the sniper.
Bullets accurate ratio? No, it's probably the other way around.
What?
It just may seem that way.
What?
since with the pistol you're shooting more bullets,
Oh yeah.
but you're missing more.
Yeah, but
With a sniper, you can take your time and you have less shot, so therefore you end up being more accurate.
not when I'm lagging.
Huh?
Not when I'm lagging.
Yes, when you're lagging.
No.
Yeah.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Because you got pistols, you're just spraying.
Gas is
But
closing
when
in.
it comes to sniping, you got distance between you and the other guy.
The other guy tends to be a better shot than I.
But that doesn't end up killing you right away. I think you're shooting near me. That is nice.
Bring up an old memory.
We're in the safe zone. Get ready for a
The
fight.
time Gabby drew Santa smoking a joint.
Ah, dude. And it was like a candy striped bong.
Mm-hmm.
I remember
Wow.
that. Didn't she draw that on like the piece of paper we hung on the wall?
Mm-hmm. You look outside and everyone saw it.
I remember that. I don't remember what the project was normally.
I think it was just so that Dr. Saeed had something to hang on the wall.
Was it for Dr. Saeed?
Yeah.
I thought it was Miss Cooper.
I remember because there's a thing that happened when one day you weren't there.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. There's
Wait,
just
I'll
a thing
take
that
that.
happened.
I don't remember. What are you talking about?
Got a pistol.
Yeah, because you don't know of it.
Well, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna gain anything from knowing now, so just tell me.
Exactly.
Just tell me. Is it the day you slandered my name and made me look like the bad guy?
No, I did that from the beginning. Didn't really work though.
It
Enemy
worked
UAV
really well
overhead.
in your favor, and I will admit that.
Not against the one person that needed to.
Yeah, it did.
No.
Yeah, because then, like, I was avoided for a month by that person.
She had her own opinions about you. But
Yeah,
she wouldn't
but-
listen to what I had to say.
She did, because, like, every time I tried talking to her, for that whole month, I was completely dodged. And when I did talk to her, it was just like, hey,
It's because
okay, I
you
can
were
go
talking
now.
to other women.
I was not.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Go ahead.
You were with Tiff, you were with Salali, you were
Wait,
with
I didn't know. I didn't know Tiff at the time. Tiff wasn't even at the same classroom. I'm in the same class.
No, but it's like throughout that time, yeah. You guys were getting like all like nice and close to personal, and like you think that'd be set up to a relationship. But what you ended up doing was, you didn't. It maybe might not have been on purpose, but it really just seemed like you were interested in other women at the same time.
To be fair, you also slandered my name, and I was avoided for a while.
Yeah.
So I mean, that didn't help.
Like I'm dead as telling you, she did not listen to me when I did. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever.
No, she
yeah.
did, because I remember, like, 2 years after you finally admitted that you did it, I asked her about it, she's like, yeah, that's what happened.
We talked about it, but like I said, she didn't listen to me.
You're a sneaky
She didn't take. No, she didn't take anything I said to heart.
She
No matter
always
how
thought
hard
about
I
it.
pushed for it. I'm pretty sure she ended up getting mad at me because I tried pushing hard for that slander.
I'm pretty sure there was an elevator, but I didn't take it.
It would not.
Loadout drop heading
I would
your
think so.
way.
Where's the loadout drop? Oh, okay. Do you want to risk it?
I should go class. Oh, fuck it. What do we got to lose?
Visual on camp.
Moving in. New safe zone
You have
located.
$10,000.
Helicopter. One's still on the front floor. Downed him. One's dead. I don't know where the other one is. Where is he?
I don't know.
Found him. Around the corner. Oh, lucky shot.
That was unfortunate.
He literally got like the lucky shot off of me.
Survive and you can redeploy.
He was just hip firing, spraying us. And he was just lucky enough to get a headshot on me, just enough to kill me. If he got a body shot, I would have killed him. No, it was just enough. Then, what's something you remember?
Oh, I don't know if you were there at the table. But one day Seth brought sardines to lunch, and it stunk for like 3 whole tables.
I was there, but I don't think I was sitting at the table at the time, so I think we had a fight.
It was me, Seth, and Jericho. And Seth, he was joking around about bringing sardines one day. And he opened up the can, and our table and like the twos next to us stunk so bad.
I have heard this story before, but it is a good story. Hello? You kinda just cut out.
What's up?
You went silent.
That's
I had to
because
make
was
sure
trying
you
to
were
land.
still alive.
I was just trying to land.
I showed him. Like I said, I just had to make sure you're here. What's the living?
Every time I like aim my launcher at a airplane, they immediately duck out.
I remember because, you know, I think they only get like 1 set of flares, so when they use that, then anything locked down is pretty much screws them.
It's funny to try and scare them.
I mean, if you can set that up right, you can probably kill them too at the same time.
Did you see the video I sent you about like the guy dove in front of the rocket to save his buddies?
Oh, the warzone one?
Yeah.
I'm driving. On y va.
Yeah.
What's that song? It's like, I can be your hero, baby.
Wait, what was it again?
It's like I can be
I'll ride
your
for cover.
hero, or something like that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it. I don't know the name of it, but you definitely thinking of the right song.
It's probably called Hero.
I have no idea.
That's a tree.
That is not a tree, you're lagging.
That's a house.
Yes. With loot. And nothing worthwhile. Okay, we got a decent little spot here, but this really shouldn't be our main spot. You wanna think like this area?
Yeah.
Got it. Will do.
Okay. Let's hop back in the car and then head over.
I'll drive.
This car has flares.
Shotgun.
Oh,
Does this car have flares?
no. Oh, Gabby's about to text me, so I might stop midway to answer that text message.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to get to this building quick. And it's unlooted. Nate Butler has requested to follow me.
Nate, who?
Jailbreak is active. Watch the sky.
I got a munitions box.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
You have no heart.
Down.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Someone's coming.
Shit. Yep. Oops.
Taking fire!
Did you get them?
Yep. For some reason, I have also been hit by the medical syringe. I have like that boost effect.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Losing
Yeah.
ground.
All good.
Maybe some like new adrenaline rush thing in the game. There's a nice looking kilo over here.
Assault rifle here. Okay, we're inside. Cancel movement.
These guys don't have a suppressive X50. Disgusting.
disgusting.
Man.
I got
Rocky
the
pistol
precision
deployed.
precision airstrike.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Where you at? Okay.
I'm just by the laundry machine.
Is Gabby okay?
Yeah. I'm just reassuring her, like, it's a rough time, but they'll get through it.
Good.
They're big adults.
But
And I
did you
gotta
see
see that
that?
this guys.
Did you
Enemy
see that
UAV
thermite
over.
throw though?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And then just destroyed the other guy.
I was afraid that the guy who I stuck with thermite was gonna come near me and we were both gonna die.
He almost had it.
Hostile helo.
Hey, I think I hear more people. Got him. They suck.
Both of them?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It was a 2v1, I was AFK. God, these guys don't know how to make weapons.
Maybe they're low levels.
No.
What do you mean no?
Look at their weapons.
Fair enough. Maybe that's just their experimental stuff.
Man. These guys had no cash. I've gained no money from this.
Are you serious?
Yeah, look at my money.
I don't know what it was at originally.
It hasn't changed. I shit you not.
Contact.
You've got gas
Contact.
inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Apparently Gabby has some better news. Or at least lighter, in her words.
Contact.
That's good.
I'm just trying to see what that is. Oh!
Did you get shot?
No, it was so close to hitting his head. Damn it! And he just moved. He was looking at someone and he was crouched, and then I almost had my shot, and then he just started running. gay. Oh, see another guy. Domino.
Headed this way. Scratch my last.
Enemy cluster strike
Oh, God.
incoming.
He's
Take
definitely got a
cover.
spotter perk.
Go inside.
Losing
Yeah.
ground.
Shit. Good spot.
Run. Get to the
Weak.
zone.
Weak sauce.
Contact.
Enemy right here.
I see movement.
I don't know how like far up
Two
to
of
aim.
them. Broke his armor. They're getting hit by another squad.
Should I send cluster strike on the roof? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I don't know if my
Okay.
laser's hitting it.
Target marked. Call for fire.
This is loader 2-0. Good copy. Cluster strike away.
Another enemy down here. There's a lot of enemies here. Downed him. I downed one. Not the same squad though. Ah, he just ran again.
Whoa.
Where?
I don't know.
Circle's coming in.
I'm not too worried about that.
I am.
You are?
Yeah, because we're outside. Broke his armor.
really?
Under fire here.
Where?
I don't know.
Okay.
Moving here.
Alright, I'm gonna jump.
Ow. Where at?
Down here.
Got
Tacticals
gas
here.
inbound.
Oh,
Safe
delay
zone
that.
Okay, keep
relocated.
in mind there's still a guy over here.
I see
I could
movement.
die in this one.
Okay. Dude, there's
Heartbeat.
4 people on heartbeat.
Almost got drilled. Where?
On the roof next to us.
Around here.
Broke his armor. Get back.
I'm here. Get ready to move.
Yeah, okay.
You'll be okay.
Weak. I'm immortal. Oh my god.
Where? Where?
On the roof next to us.
Ah.
Learn from the loss. Failure's a proper teacher.
I'm going.
Dude, I got down like 4 times.
Wait, hold on, I'm gonna back us out.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see what Gabby's trying to say right now, you know?
Mhm.
Don't want to get, like, hooked up and make you think I'm not paying attention when it's, like, something important, you know?
Yeah, I completely understand.
Yeah, that would be, like, mad disrespectful. Especially just being told her parents possibly have COVID-19. So. I mean, there's a possibility that they just don't, and they just have a fever. But that is also, you know. Oh god.
Everything good?
Yeah. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Oh, everything's good with her.
Or were you just stretching?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Uh, yeah. Classified information. Can't talk about it.
Alright, no problem. I completely understand.
Yeah. Ah. Hmm. I'm sorry, I know this is taking a while. It might be a little boring for you.
No, I'm fine. I'm texting.
Alright, no problem.
Yeah, there's no rush.
Okay, cool. Fuck. Ah. Mm. I'm gonna be up all night. So, the lighter news,
Mhm.
uh, and I won't say names, but it turns out she has found interest in someone else.
At Harmony?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, now you have to tell me. Okay, male or female?
Fuck. Male.
Uh,
Just got out of a relationship.
I don't know any males that got out of it. Max?
So I have a fucking clue about him.
Did she tell you?
Yeah, she told me.
Uh,
So once again, I'm just going through the process of helping her into this thing again. You know?
into a relationship?
Yeah. There's just some bumps, here and there. I'm just helping her smooth them out.
Come on, you have to tell me. It's not like I go to Harmony.
Do you see the issue here, though?
No, not really.
I am, of all people, the one helping her get into another relationship.
Yeah, okay, that issue I see from the beginning. But
This is not the first time.
and like, what are you gonna
I
tell
helped her
her?
get with you. I
Wait,
helped
no,
her get with Amy. I helped her get with this guy.
you didn't help her with me.
Yes, I did.
You tried ruining it.
Yeah, in the first, and then once I knew there was no going back, I was like, you know what? I can understand. This is what she wants. She wants to be happy.
Yeah, and then it turns out
And I
she wasn't
realized I
happy.
lost.
So yeah, but it turns out she wasn't happy. So you
Because
won in
you-
the end.
Turns out she didn't want me. And because she left you because you were like, always messing with other women.
I was not. Oh my god. You know how? I wonder how many calories she lost jumping to all these conclusions.
Hold on, I gotta read this message. You know, it really does suck to do something like this
For the third time?
at all. Because it feels like torture, but it's not, because it's all just emotional.
And you told me that you're still kind of hung up, right?
Kind of.
Are you? Are you still
What
completely?
did I say kind of?
Dude, just... Is it possible for at all just to tell her, like, straight up, no, not helping you?
But I can't, because, like, the thing is with me, I know it's very complicated, but I'm still a friend, and I still want to be there for her, and since, you know, I've gotten to the point where at this point she's dating other people, you know, at this point, I just want to see her happy, because, I mean, that makes me happy to see her happy, so, you know, to have her happy, even if it's not me, you know? So, this is what makes her happy, and getting her there
Well,
hurts,
then tell her
it makes her happy.
for her to do you that favor. Tell her for you to hook her up, or for her to hook you up.
Why?
I mean, so you can be happy.
Not how it works.
Oh, dude, I know I'm not supposed to tell you this, but and don't worry. Ellie got off stream. Ellie texted me and she texted me and she said, "Do you think Carps simps for Gabby?"
Oh yeah, I do hard. I will admit to that.
Okay.
That is the main reason I couldn't be with her. I mean, that I didn't really like her. She was a cool friend. I didn't really like it though. I couldn't say no to her. And then like since I'm still hung up, you know.
Man, that's tough.
Is it worse to know that you are hung up or to be oblivious and in denial?
It's worse to be in denial, because if you're in
Is it?
denial, then not only are you messing with your own feelings, you're messing with others.
But if you're in denial, but then most of the issue stays within yourself. And
Trust
then
me.
if
Knowing is half the battle.
anyone
Welcome back to the stream, Ellie.
But I mean, I can trust you, so I mean,
Yeah.
no, you don't. Oh,
Hey, Ellie, what's up? Can you hear Gabriel?
John.
I need to put my phone on my portable charger real quick. Wait, why can't you tell me who the guy is?
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I told you like, hey, I can trust you, and then I
Oh,
said the name.
John.
Yeah.
Oh, are you serious?
Uh-huh.
I mean, to be fair, like from John's
He's a good guy.
point of view, Gabby is like hands down way better than Kyra is.
Oh yeah.
Because at least she's not gonna be having to deal with so much drama.
Man, now I'm remembering. My year was shit. My school year. It
Well, I mean, what year?
I mean, this past school year, academically it was alright. The first semester was doing alright, because, I mean, I just lost a friend group, you know, that last summer. You know, that was kind of a big hit, because, I mean, they did mean a lot to me at the time, because, you know, it was family. It's
Mm.
close. People cared, and that felt nice. But after that was gone.
Are you referring to like me and Tiffany and?
No, the whole group, the whole friend group.
I can't believe that things got so messed up as soon as I left.
Yeah, they really didn't like you.
I feel like the only reason me, you, and Tiffany were still there is because Tiffany was cool with half of that group, and me and you were cool with
Stephanie,
Tiffany.
Gabby.
Yeah.
But he, I don't know what happened during the year though. Once we get into the year, you know, the first semester was alright, but near the end of the second quarter, which is near the end of the first semester, somehow, somewhere, our friendship with mine and Gabby's started going downhill, and we talked less and less. She would eventually start talking to them more and more, and then I didn't have
Hey,
anyone to talk to because Tiff left.
I I understand what you're saying, but I don't know because there seems to be a delay of when Ellie hops on the stream and off, so I don't know if you wanna keep talking about this or.
I mean, I don't care to be honest. At this point, I'm just really bummed right now. And that is the sugar-coated word I would use.
Wait, I thought Gabby was gay though.
She's Pam.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's anything. Yeah. I'm just remembering the year, the school year. Very lonely. Did end up having some Xbox friends to talk to. I had a nice group with them. But until recently, maybe a few weeks ago, we ended up having a big fight, and then, you know,
Your Xbox dudes?
yeah.
Over what? Over what? Champion and Apex is better?
No, there's this one that pretty much leads the rest. And he figured I was too toxic and put people down, but literally all he does is shit talk anyone.
That's ridiculous.
It really is. And Ellie was siding with him for a while until I cleared up the information because it was completely one-sided. And so they all thought he was right. But they didn't care to listen to my story. I mean, that's usually how it goes. That's how you win fights when it comes to groups. Get people to agree with you, no matter what. That's how Kim won.
That's how Kim won? Wait, oh yeah, Kim's the one. Kim's the one.
Because she got rid of us.
She's the one that got like upset with Tiffany, right?
Me, you, Tiffany.
Wait, why was she upset?
And drove Gabby to an anxiety attack.
Dude, Kim seems like an awful person.
Yeah. How was your school year? I heard you had some friends.
Yeah, it was good, and it was alright. Nothing really super shocking or dramatic.
Stood out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a decent year, I don't know. Just having friends there to talk to is nice.
But the thing is, like, a bunch of my teachers keep getting like bought out by other schools.
Harmony just kicks out the good ones.
Harmony, I don't know what their academic requirements are for teachers.
Yeah, I really don't know either.
Didn't they kick out Mr. Brewer
Mm-hmm.
and your English
But then he
teacher?
ended up leaving before they got rid of him.
Who was your English teacher?
Henderson. They definitely kicked him out.
Yeah, Henderson was panicking.
Yeah, because I mean, he was in a real tough spot, you know. He needed money and his family. I'm helping her get rid of Kyra.
First of all, that doesn't sound good. Second of all, how?
It's not. Because Kyra is still begging for John. She finally realized she fucked up after abusing John basically throughout the entire relationship. But now we're just trying to get rid of Kyra because Kyra keeps begging, but John doesn't want to get back with her. So we're trying to make her understand her wrongings so that she can benefit from it. But we haven't acted at all yet. This is all just a thought process.
Wait, are John and Gabby in communication?
They are in communication, but they are not official.
So, I mean, they've been talking?
Talking and hugging, that's what she said.
Oh, talking and hugging?
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, Kyra's out of the picture.
Pretty much knowing Gabby. Gabby has already had it set up for John, you know. But I mean, Kyra deserves it.
Yeah,
It's her fault, she fucked up.
Kyra's been playing with that dude for too long.
That would be a great time to have a door in my room. I can close the door. Be alone. I had a lock on my door
Why do you
before
have a door
we had to
lock?
get rid of it.
Why?
We had bed bugs at the home, so we had paid for an exterminator.
Oh.
We had to get rid of a lot of the doors and stuff because they're infected.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, he wanted the door as payment.
No.
I'll take this and just walk out.
Our house is completely stripped. We sleep on the floor or on the cots that we have left, and we don't really have much.
Oh.
Yeah. We've been waiting to make sure all the bed bugs are gone, but every now and then we'll see some. They're really annoying. Pain in the ass. Cost a lot of money. Yeah. So, I kind of just sit in the middle of my room playing Xbox. I don't have anything to rest my back against because we can't put our stuff against the wall, or else that's where like bed bugs like to be.
Mm.
Did you love anyone?
Uh, recently?
At all?
Um, I think so.
Yeah?
I think my mother at one point.
I mean, relationship-wise.
Um, I
Because I
don't
mean,
know.
there's all the whole...
Uh,
I feel like if you can't remember it, either it's been so long, or I don't think it was love.
well, I mean, it's just when people ask that question, I feel like it has to be both ways, or else it's not true.
No. My
So,
whole relationship was one way. That's pretty much how it was. Dating Gabby, my relationship was one way. You know? So, it doesn't have to be from both parties. Just, did you ever love anyone?
mm, yeah. At one point, yeah.
Is it anyone I know?
No.
Oh.
Unless you know.
You remember the memories with them?
Yeah.
What were they? What were they?
Uh, a year's worth. A year and a few months worth.
Pretty nice. What were those memories?
Um,
What's the time you spent with them?
normally it's just like chilling at their place, watching The Office, and eating their homemade food.
Pretty nice. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a little messed up right now.
I completely understand.
Just a completely different attitude from earlier. Uh, I just, every time, man, set him up and someone else will knock him down. What can you do? I don't know why I think. Ugh.
You good?
Yeah, I set myself up for this. I mean, I knew it wasn't possible, but I still had hope. But
Just, just, just tell her no, man. Just tell her you can't do this. Tell her you can't put
we're
yourself
not even
through
talking anymore. That's the thing.
this. Well, I mean, just
This
tell
is
her.
just me thinking.
Yeah, but just tell her up front, like, hey, I still want to be friends with you, but I can't let you put me through this again.
I've told her before how shitty I felt the entire time. She felt bad for a second, and then things went back to normal, and you know, it was forgotten. I try not to bring it up because I'd rather not have her feel bad as well. For a long time, that's why I didn't tell her. But eventually, when she broke up with Amy, or back in school, she was having problems with Amy, and I knew it was going to lead to a breakup. But Gabby was hoping that it wasn't. I had to give her advice, and she asked how I knew. And that's kind of just when it all came out. in my mind, I really wanted to get my shit together. 'Cause I knew I wasn't in the greatest shape mentally, physically. So, because I knew she was gonna, I wanted to give her time. I wanted to try again, but John beat me to it. And I don't think it would even work though, to be honest. Considering our history. This is the most she's talked to me in a while. Before this,
That's the most I've even heard about her since the Blazer tag.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. She's put a lot of distance between me and her, and then, especially you, since you moved out to another school. Kind of stopped talking to you, and then
Even when
eventually stopped talking to me, even though we're in the same room.
even when I was in school, uh, for like the last year I was there, I couldn't get much out of her.
She still liked you. She liked you. And so, but I just tried to keep that barrier between you and her, so I can maybe have a chance.
I mean,
I
to
did.
be fair, I didn't really notice. I was hanging out with Tiff.
Mm. It's just in the summer of 8th grade. That's when me and her really connected. When it felt like a real relationship. Before, it's all just kiddie stuff, It's like, oh yeah, we're dating. But me and her, yeah. I know, it's just stupid.
I completely understand.
I sound like a sap. Ah.
How's your brother doing?
Which
Did he,
one?
the older one. Did he come over for 4th of July?
No, dude, he wanted to stay out. He doesn't come to the house because one, he doesn't drive, and he doesn't want to risk getting bed bugs.
Is he dorming?
He lives in an apartment.
An apartment? Whoa.
Yeah, because it's meant to keep him close to his college, which is ACC. So he has a bus that takes him directly there. And then his work is right next to it. He works at the HEB Plus on like Riverside.
Mm. So then how's
He
he get
does
to the HEB?
he walks because it's really not far. It's like a 2-minute walk.
Oh, dude, that's nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
What is he in the college for?
Right now, just general studies. Or at least to my knowledge, that's the last thing he told me. Me and him really don't talk much. We never really have.
I mean, that one time you came over and we were playing, what was it? Castle Crashers? You and him were on the phone for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, because like every now and then there'll be like one decent conversation, and then that'd be it for about a few months. And that was only as of like the beginning of this year when he moved out.
Did he take his
Never been
giant
really.
PC gaming with him?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he would never leave that here. That thing costs too much money. $4,000 to $6,000. To my knowledge, I bet there's more. Yeah, I really set myself up for this one though. I was actually kind of doing okay for a while. There's a day, 2 in the morning, I kind of just looked at the window. The moon, kind of just realized, hey, this is okay. And shit started going bad.
I don't know, man. Maybe you just gotta switch up the gender.
Mm, I don't know. Pass on that. Taking it in the ass ain't really my thing.
Who said you're the one that had to?
If I were to go, yeah, if I were to, but then of course at one point they're gonna want to.
Plus, I don't think you seem very much bottom type.
I wouldn't know. I don't know. I've never gotten into such a situation.
Never even thought about it. Like,
Cause you, no, I'm real down on myself. Who would I get there with? Who would be willing to? Exactly.
Ever heard of Stockholm Syndrome?
Am I being kidnapped or am I kidnapping?
Whatever you like, dude.
So at that point, I don't know, man. I don't know. Things... We're okay. But, man, I really thought this year was gonna be good.
Dude, I mean, the year started with, like, what was it, Iraq?
I was gonna get my driver's license, I was finally gonna get a job, I was gonna get my shit together. Things could have been completely different. What if I had gotten a job with Gabby? John got a job with Gabby, and look at them now.
Does Gabby still work at the Fiesta?
They work almost all the time with each other. They get to talk so much, hang out with each other, see each other, laugh, smile, talk, you know, the whole thing.
I thought you put in her
I could have
2 weeks
been there
notice.
too. Yeah, and then John convinced her. It might have been a little different if she kept her 2 weeks notice in. But I think partial of it was that she was holding out hope for Amy at the time so she could go see Amy and talk things out. That's what their plan was initially, but then Amy switched up. You're not telling Gabby this stuff, are you?
Dude, even if I wanted to, she wouldn't respond. Trust me,
Yeah.
nothing's leaving this.
I mean, she probably would now. She's currently holding her phone, probably trying to deal with Kyra or John.
Yeah, but even whenever, like, she texted me, a few days ago saying, because one of my friends works at the Fiesta,
Yeah.
she texted me saying what he said, and I responded immediately, and I got no response. So, even when she is on her phone, I get nothing.
You mean you were in the same boat? Except she would just read mine. More disrespectful.
Dude, she won't even...
She'd have the time to read the message, but she couldn't even say I'm busy.
Yeah, me and the guy who I was at with for 4th of July, we brought up the same point. It's like, dude, this person's not very good at responding.
Yeah, and I hate how Gabby blames it that she's a bad texter or she's never on her phone. That's completely bull.
Dude, she's always on her phone.
Exactly. That's just what makes it. That's what makes me really feel like she just doesn't want to talk to us.
I mean, I know that my my friendship with her has pretty much done nothing but go downhill since I moved away. And
I'm
even
watching
when I
mine on
was
the
there,
rocks.
She hated it.
No, like I said, she still liked you and she still wanted to be your friend, but until you left, she thought you were mad at her.
Dude, she wouldn't even give
I
me
forget the
time
reason
of
why.
day.
Because she didn't want to get into an argument. She hated arguments.
I had nothing to argue about.
She didn't know that. But you just always seemed mad at her.
Dude, do I really seem like
Every
the type
time,
of person to just like chew someone out for no reason?
if you're in the right enough mood, I could see it.
I mean, normally if I'm like in a really bad mood, I just stay to my like to myself all day.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen you in a pretty crappy mood. But then we'd
You s-
eventually annoy you enough to where you get to talk, and then you were real pissed at us.
well, I mean, that's like, yeah, that's when you like try to and like pry something out of me. But Gabby's not that type of person to pry.
She's not the kind of person to try. When our friendship was on first starting to get on the rocks, like I noticed it again, just like the friend group. I noticed, everyone else wasn't treating me the same. I just noticed this slight difference, inside me, in the air, whatever the fuck you want to say. Notice there's a difference. I just knew it was coming.
Hmm.
But they don't try for a reason, because they don't want to try. They want to leave you behind.
Wait, didn't Silali move as well?
Yeah. She joined Kim's side and she argued against me, and then when I left the group, she was like, "Oh no, I didn't want this to happen." I was just, what did you think was gonna happen?
Yeah, Silali's not very bright.
Uh, but that's mainly because she's been influenced by Kim.
That's just because she loves drama.
And yeah, that's it.
And not only that,
Miss Lolly was pretty
Stephanie,
cool, to be honest.
she was cool, but like Stephanie was on Kim's side from the get-go. And
Well, the only reason why Stephanie didn't like me was because I treated Tiff poorly, even though me and Tiff knew it was a joke. I
dude,
mean,
anyone from like a mile away could tell like if Tiff really didn't like the way me and you hung out, she would have been like gone.
yeah, definitely, because I mean, she'll stand up for her mind.
And
Yeah.
not only that, like me, you, and Tiff, like didn't Tiff and Gabby would like skip gym to come to our class?
When they wanted to talk to us.
Dude, or that's
Well,
whenever like they
they
had
could.
permission. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, do you remember that one time I had like I got all my work done in art class or writing or whatever it was, and I ordered a pizza and my phone got taken away and the pizza got taken
Mm.
away and I had to pay for it and my phone back?
Yeah, that sucked.
Dude,
It was good pizza though. It was
I
cold.
wanted to smack everyone in the front office.
Yeah, I hate that rule with a passion.
And then as I was walking down the office to like pay for the pizza, or walking back, I saw there was another girl eating pizza anyway, and I was like,
Yeah, they let.
I was like, how did she get her pizza? And he's like, her mom brought it in. For all you know, that's my aunt.
I mean, if you just carry your way in enough, you'll be fine.
I wanted to smack all of them so bad. And I was just trying to be nice. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna treat all my friends to like 2 to 3 boxes of pizza, and it's gonna be cool. We're gonna hang out after school a little bit. Nope, it was a crappy day.
It was a good after school though.
For
After
y'all,
school, we get the pizza.
I had a dip
Yeah,
right
you had to
after.
leave.
I had like half a slice.
Yeah, it sucked that you left, and we did miss you. But that day, we went on our we set up some lights, some colored lights. We had like orange, green, purple, red,
From the
and we had all
the Play-Doh
in
things.
Miss Henry's room. Yeah, we had that set up in Miss Henry's room. We had the lights off, and it looked nice, and music playing, real melatonin. We ate the pizza, we talked, we had a nice time. Yeah. I really
Dude.
wonder.
What?
Huh? I just always wondered to this day where my friendship went wrong with Gabby. What made it go downhill? Caused it to fuck up so much. End up here. Sometimes I think it's maybe because I asked her too soon. I mean, we dated 5th grade, and then she made that. In the end, she said it was all a lie. I feel like if I wasn't just so eager, waited, until high school, at least, maybe things would have ended up different. Sure, I would have seen her with different people, but, you know, maybe then she would actually give me the time of the day. Actually say something. I mean, before then, we were actually pretty decent friends. We were really good. There's nothing that could separate us. Until I did, you know, all that. Maybe that's where it messed up. Or maybe the other countless times I did something shitty. Same thing. Who knows? I ask her so I can better those things. She doesn't answer. Never answers. No, I never know.
I don't know. Gabby's not really one for communication.
Yeah, even though, you know, you'd think someone that would be a friend would, you know, be pretty keen on communications, especially when she has also had issues with her friends and communications between partners. You'd think she'd understand the most. Because she's had issues and understands. So it really just comes to think maybe she just doesn't want to.
To be honest, man, I think you should try and distance yourself from her, because she just seems like...
You'll hear all this crap from me about how she's all bad. Kind of almost makes her seem toxic when you start thinking about it for a while.
I'm sitting here thinking about it like straight facts, not memories or anything like that, just straight facts. And if
No, trust me, I've thought about this. I've thought about everything. I've had enough time by myself to think about this. But no matter what, you know, you just can't let go. Or I can't let go. I've tried a lot of different things. I've really tried distancing myself, and that only ruined our friendship more. Because I still want to be her friend, but I put so much distance that I think that solidified to the point where we will no longer be friends at all, even. I tried seeing other people, being open-minded, just felt so shitty, and I felt I was gonna make the other person shitty for still thinking about someone, or ruining the relationship because I'm still thinking about this person. Make them feel like they're not good enough, so I couldn't date someone else. Since myself, I couldn't date someone else, I couldn't just leave her be, I couldn't let her be happy. I had to be me, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. In the end, I kind of just figured that wasn't enough, you know.
Dude, it's not that. It's just
one like me.
Gabby's. From this standpoint, Gabby's toxic.
It all kind of seems so, doesn't it? But there's just no end to it, man. I don't know why.
It's alright, man. It's alright, just try and calm your mind and just forget about some
Sorry
stuff.
to
Nah,
put you in this situation.
You're fine, man.
It just goes so long to get in. It's hard because you want to tell people how you really feel, but you know if you do, to make things worse.
Dude, everything's gonna be alright. Just don't think about it, dude. For real, I mean, it's not worth the effort.
I mean, no matter. I know that. It's just difficult to actually proceed with such a thing. You can say you are over them, that you're done with them, and that you'll never go back. It's easy to say that when you don't see them. You know them every day, and you've spent so much time with them and made memories. And they mean so much to you. It's just so hard to, put that into motion, to actually put it behind you. And I've told her how much I felt like crap. There was no support. There was not even. There was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, and then it ended. I just don't think she realized how much that affected me. But again, if I told her, it would just hurt her, and then she would feel guilty, distance herself, and then at that point, we probably wouldn't talk. In the end, I'd still want to be her friend. We've been friends for years, since second grade. Actually, she was my second friend ever. My first one was this kid in Vermont in first grade, but it turned out he was actually supposed to be in kindergarten, so they sent him back.
How do you send someone
first
back?
grade. Well, it was the first day of school, so they just sent him to the classroom, gave him his schedule. And then I never heard from him again. Then all of first grade, I went alone. I mean, I saw people, I listened, Then, I went to first grade alone, and then second grade. First quarter, I was alone. Then she comes up to me at my table. I think she was assigned to my table. At first, we didn't really like each other. I just stayed silent. Then one day in recess, she came up to me and she asked if I wanted to play, and we played and played for months. And then, in like late November, she just disappeared, kind of just. Almost like it's the exact same thing, Because in the beginning, we were really good. We had a lot of fun when we were. Before November, we would talk, play, make a lot of jokes. So we would have what we call eraser wars. Tear bits of erasers and throw them at each other, and try to dodge the other one's erasers. Use the erasers they threw at us, it was just me and Gabby, and we'd always get in trouble for it, making a mess, in the middle of class. But we'd always finish our work because we were pretty smart back then. But it ended up, after a while, like I said, she stopped playing with me because she had gotten a new friend. went alone for the rest of the second grade. And at the end of the second grade, going into third grade, I never saw her until the end of fourth grade at this event the school held, that it was games in the gym, you know, like a little festival affair. And there was a Xbox there with Just Dance. And I was waiting in line because, like, you know what, fuck it. And then there's two lines because it's duets. And then as I'm getting in there, I see to my left someone that looks vaguely familiar, and they know my name. It takes me a second to remember, and it's her, Gabby. And, you know, I was surprised. Talked a little bit, you know, we didn't want to take too much time in front of my line. We went up to play and do our little dance. She was much better than I was. I was crap at it. I'm not a dancer.
I don't know, man. You could have fooled me.
Once we finished it, you know, she mocked me for being so bad because, you know, beforehand I did say I'd beat her, and then she mopped the floor with me. You know, she had 3 stars. I had like 1.5.
1.5 was probably better than what I could ever get on that.
I mean, honestly, I was too distracted just being happy, and I got to see her again and talk to her again. I think that's kind of just when I knew I loved her. You know, we had left the line, we finished our game, we went to go talk, we caught up, and then she had to go. I stayed a little longer, you know, just thinking about her, you know, playing some games. And there was a raffle, some stuff. I didn't win anything. And then going into 5th grade, he was in the class for me, so I'd read her love letters. And she really enjoyed them, or so I thought. That she would hand them down to Abby, Gail. She would show Abigail, Janelle, she would show them. So, like, they would tease me about writing the love letters, but even then I still wrote them to her. I'd sneak them into her cubby, you know, when no one was seeing, or tell someone to give it to her. You know. They were good love letters too, apparently. So, I don't really remember them, but, you know, they would tell me so. Abby, Janelle, even Gabby, but that was later on. She would tell me in, like, 8th grade. Yeah, they're actually kind of decent.
How was your handwriting back then?
Oh, it's still the same. I just had to write very slowly, so it
Got
more
that doctor's
decent.
handwriting.
Actually, you know, the way doctors write isn't bad handwriting. They're writing in a different language.
Yeah, shorthand, right?
Yeah. I actually didn't know that.
Dude, I'm gonna have to learn how to read that soon.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's pretty simple once you know the symbols.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all just looks like a
Scribbles.
scribble.
I'm sure they'll give you like a cheat sheet, or there'll be someone there to help you.
And if I like mess up someone's prescription, oof.
Yeah, I just hope they're understanding. Just, oh yeah, okay, dear. Go back and get the right one.
No, dude, it's CVSE Mas. It's gonna be Mexicans.
It's CVS.
Yeah, but like, no one cares about the people who work at CVS. Everyone's rude.
I mean, I don't think most people really care about who work where. There's a lot of history, but a lot of it's kind of just getting thrown away. And I know definitely Gabby doesn't think about this as much as I do, very frankly at all. Doesn't mean the same to her. You know what really hurt?
What?
when she was dating Amy, October this year, it was their like second anniversary or ish. We're in 11th grade now, or were. She said to me it was the first person she loved. And when we dated, she would tell me she loved me. Was that a lie?
I
Was it
I,
a
I
lie
don't know,
again?
man.
Like 5th grade? I can't help but think that, because the first person she loved was Amy.
I don't know, man.
Was it
She's
was it all a lie? The whole thing? Just continuing on from 5th grade, she said the only reason why she dated me is because she felt bad for me. I don't know, maybe because I was alone. I don't know why, but that's what she said. She only dated me because she felt bad for me. Is that the only reason why she ever dated me? Did she actually love me? Care? Yeah, it's just a
don't
lot of
don't
wasted
waste your
time.
time with her, man. She's not worth it, dude.
No matter how much I waste my time on her, it feels like I'm wasting her time on me. Well, I really don't talk to her these days anymore. I feel like I'm just bothersome to her, to anyone. So I just don't talk. Just be alone. It's easier that way. And you don't have to worry about whatever. It's lonely.
Man, I'm pretty sure I understand what's going on, but that's tough, dude.
Hey,
Yeah.
my controller turned off.
Oh, I thought you had it plugged in.
I have it plugged in, it's just after a while I'm not touching.
Have you ever noticed that when
Yeah,
you're
it's me. Hello?
yeah?
Cut out?
Hmm?
You cut out when you were saying something?
Uh, uh, have you ever noticed that, like, if you go through the menu of the game, sometimes you'll hear, like, a guy on the radio say run?
No, never. Yeah. I miss the days when it was just,
Hello?
even though, oh,
Yeah, you cut out.
oh, I'm still talking. Can you hear me now?
I could hear you, but you're lower than what you were before.
Daily, daily day for me.
What are you doing? A mic check?
Huh?
Nothing.
It's probably just my mic messing up. I'll eventually get over it, kind of just get everything down. It's usually how I get through it, and kind of just put everything down into a bottle. I mean, sure, there might be another situation like this, but I'm 10, I'd be 10. I'm usually alone. This is the first time I'm not.
Hey man, I'm always here. I mean, maybe not always in a game lobby, but just shoot a text or call.
I'd rather not bother people.
Dude, I
Other
ain't got
people want to
nothing
be
else to
bothered
do.
with my problems.
Listen to me, I ain't got nothing else to do. Never have, probably never will.
You know, I've never really asked people for help, advice,
Me neither.
'cause I don't want
I
to bother them for it.
I've never asked you for help, but yet you forced your help onto me, and I'm grateful.
No, you did ask for help. I felt good because I knew. Then you trusted me because before you would not tell anyone anything. It made me feel like this friendship was secure. You know, it'd be
Yeah.
fine no matter what. I mean, I
However,
did try to stab you.
dude, I think that only increased the bond.
In some weird way, yeah, definitely. I mean, I act like an asshole and make stupid jokes. It's just
Yeah,
me trying
I
to
know.
have fun
But the thing is, I
because,
I understand that that's just you kidding around.
because I don't want to think about this crap. I'll think about it a lot, but if I can just keep something going, you know, I can keep some stupid joke going. I don't have to think about it at least for a minute. You know, just to laugh, have fun for a bit. When Gabby said she had that lighter news, I instantly knew, and my heart was pounding. I was just hoping that deep down it wasn't, and I knew. I knew. I don't know how I don't. I really don't know how. I always know, but I do. I just always do.
I
It's
mean,
kind of
you've always
funny.
been good at reading people, even when they don't want to be read.
I mean, I was reading too late. If I could have read it sooner, maybe I could have realized, you know, maybe I finally had an opportunity. Maybe I missed an opportunity. I bet you if I did the same rant to her, though, no matter what, the same exact rant, every word, I would still
Dude,
wouldn't hear much from her.
of course not. Women don't understand how guys feel.
I feel like this is more like a women emotions, if anything.
Well, the thing
My
is,
God, Jeffrey didn't like me.
I mean, they don't know.
I mean, she had to go through a heartbreak with Amy. Gabby was so dead set to put everything down just this year. For a few days, even for hours. She's so determined. And for me, she couldn't even spare a minute.
She doesn't seem like a very good person anymore.
But she is a great person. It's just my experience with her was
She's
absolute shit.
she's a good friend and nothing more.
Oh no. I can't tell you otherwise. I haven't really been with her. Like I said, our relationships have been completely one-sided. I wasn't lying when I said that earlier. Our relationships have been one-sided. So maybe it all was just kind of a lie. I don't know. I can't get that answer from her. And even if I was to move on and try to better myself, I had to ask her, you know, what I did wrong so I could better myself. But never answer. This is the same thing she would never answer. Just get the time of day. It's kind of funny because people wouldn't understand when they said that they couldn't get a message from her. You know, it's just, oh yeah, Gabby wouldn't text me. You know, oh yeah, I wanted to ask Gabby something. You know, I had something important to talk with Gabby, and she didn't care to answer. Not that she couldn't, not that she didn't. She just didn't care to. She has had the opportunity. She has had the time. I have waited, you know, so long. Man, it's been 9 years. 9 years. About to be 12. Or fucking, God, my math is off, I'm sorry. It's fucking 10. 10 years. 10 years.
That's alright, man.
Just don't know what to do with this. I know it's not worth it. It's not worth the time. But I can't let go. I've met amazing people, and they've given me amazing opportunities, and I've made great memories with them, and they're amazing people. But I can't. Yeah, I just messed up those other opportunities. Those other opportunities just once in the palm of my hand, and let them all go. Just so maybe, just maybe I could get some closure from Gabby. Once again, it's just setting myself up for this situation of getting fucked up. 'Cause she doesn't want me, and it's evident over the years. She doesn't, and I don't know why I keep thinking it is possible. You know, if there was a chance, if she even did, don't you think there would have been a sign, or at least she would text me on a somewhat of a basis?
I don't know, man. I can't tell you what goes on through that girl's head.
All last summer, 9th grade summer, when she was with Amy, I couldn't even talk to her. Once we were out of school, I would never hear anything from her. I'd have to spam her or call her, and then maybe I'd get like, "What do you want?" And then I'd be like, "Hey, I just wanted to talk with you. It's been a while." And then she'd disappear. She'd just read my message, ignore my call. Even then, even if I do tell her all this, or even if she learns of it, I don't want pity. I don't want her to be like, "Oh, so sorry for you. Is there any way I can make it up?" I don't want to feel that pity. Then it just feels like forced. I forced her to feel the need to say sorry. She didn't think in her own heart, "Oh hey, maybe I did something bad. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I messed up somewhere." No, she'll never think that. Never on her own
Unfortunately.
volition will she ever.
Yeah.
This isn't okay. I don't want to feel that pity. I don't want that. I don't want her